Over the past couple of weeks, I've been watching videos about people who have been scammed on their computers or by telephone. A lot of them involve love scams. I certainly know what that's about as a single male. But I've been very blessed because of a piece of advice that a Federal Bureau of Investigator told me, as well as a police officer that I once dated. But before I give you that information, I'm going to ask you a favor. I work with homeless veterans, and my efforts are to help house them as well as provide them with food, clothing, and other things until we can build housing for them. You can help by going to visit Veterans First, vfirst.org, and making a donation. It will really help myself and others to help the over 38,000 veterans that are still sleeping on our streets. So if you would just go to vfirst.org and please make that donation after we finish. Now, this is not a professional video. I'm not a professional doing this, so I'm just going to tell you straight out, I'm doing the best I can. This is not what I normally do. I actually work with homeless veterans. But anyway, let's start with the love scam. I have been approached often, especially through Match.com and similar sites, by individuals attempting to get into a relationship with me, either via computer or via text messages. There is one simple thing I learned, and it has saved me a lot of time and energy and has taught me that I can definitely be happy I'm single. Whenever someone approaches me through either text messaging or via computer or email, usually within the second time that I communicate with that person, I tell them to send me a proof of life. That means that I want them to send me a photograph while holding a sign such as this with the current date and time on it. And I want to make sure they're holding the sign, not a sign suddenly in front of a photograph. They're literally holding a sign saying hello to the individual that they're communicating with, as well as the date and the time. If they refuse, and I guarantee you most of them will refuse and find excuses not to give you this, you need to get the hell off that communication. You need to end it, terminate it, because you're going to save yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars. End it. These people are not real. They're either in Nigeria or some other country. And if enough people catch on to that and terminate those interactions quickly and easily, they will go away. They will get frustrated because it will be too hard to scam people. And the other thing is telephone calls. Now, this is the most important. Whenever you receive a telephone call, whether it be on your home phone, whether it be on your voice over IP, whether it be on your cell phone, if it's a scammer, what will always happen is you will hear, the minute you answer the call, you'll hear like a little beep, a little, as if something's blowing up, a little bubble or something. That is notifying the scammer that you're on the line and ready to be plucked. When you hear that, hang up immediately. Do not talk to them. Now, if you're not entirely sure, there is one way to deal with that situation without getting fleeced. That is, when the individual gets on, let them explain why they're calling you. The minute they tell you that they're from your bank or the computer company because your computer is broken or something, whatever they call you about, you say, thank you so very much for telling me about this. Let me hang up. And when I have some time, I will call my bank and I will call this person, whatever. I can guarantee you that they will do everything in their power to keep you on the line because it's a scam. They want to take your money. Instead, do yourself a favor, hang up the phone now. Do not talk to them. The last thing is that when you get a text message, if you don't know who it's from, just simply delete it. If it is majorly important, someone will call you. So no matter where you get a text message, even for whatever reason, be it like the bank contacting you, delete it immediately and call the bank if you need to know if something's wrong. Okay, so that's pretty simply all you have to remember. all day long, I often get calls because people will, the black web and whatever else. And the minute I hear that beep, I hang up. And if I'm in a relationship with someone, if someone's contacting me via Match.com, which is one of the worst for causing this problem of Nigerian scammers and whatever, for me, I will simply demand a POL, which is a proof of life. And if they don't send me this proof of life saying, in this case, hi, Tony, with today's date and the time, I will block them and I will never speak to them again. I hope this information has helped you. I'm sorry I'm not a professional at this, but I just wanted to get my point across. And I hope you will also visit V1, the number one, ST.org and donate. Thank you in advance. I really appreciate your listening to me. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And also, I would love for you to follow. Take care. My very best to all of you. Stay well and stay safe.